Hey guys, it's Marco for mayor. So I'm doing a video right now, trying to get a good position because there's some weird lighting going on, but it is what it is, okay? I went today to go register my vehicle, okay? Because I need to get my car registered. You know, I've been responsible, so get your car registered. But in fairness, it's because for a little while we were kind of struggling there, guys, you know. And we didn't even have money to pay our car insurance. So when I tell you we have to make hard choices, it was hard choices, okay? And right now we're stable, guys. As a family, we've all pulled together, and so we're okay right now, okay? And so I went and we finally have insurance. Everything's looking okay, guys. You know, we have our bills, but we're trying to take care of all that. I have put the money together to go get the car registered. Boom, I go get it inspected, pay it. Here I am. I'm about to get my car registration, finally. And then I get that I can't register because we owe, here, let me tell you right now, $576, guys, okay? To the Department of Child Protective Services. And that's what? Me and my girlfriend, many years ago, you know, like everybody else, sometimes you don't see eye to eye, but we both care for each other, and we both had a daughter, okay? And so we had joint custody. She was paying me child support, and at one point, you know, it was unfair. And so we went back to court to ask the judge if he could just expunge that. And so she wouldn't have to pay me, I wouldn't have to pay her. Boom. And it all went well, okay? Boom. We're gone. She's not paying me, and obviously I never had to pay her. And so now she's taking care of our daughter. I'm taking care of our daughter. No problems, guys. For years. Okay, I'm gonna have to call my ex-girlfriend today to let her know that she needs to call Child Protective Services. For what? Because they've been charging us fees. Guys, fees. Can you imagine that? And I never got a notification, and I let them know I'm running for mayor. I'm fascinated by this because it's like, sometimes I think God is just like, boom, what do you think of this? And it's terrible. Now we're gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna have to let her know. But there was we never received a letter. There was never, and she's like, oh, well, it was in this lady was very nice there. And she was trying to explain to us it was in the court order. And I'm like, what? I don't understand this, guys, okay? And tell me if I'm wrong here. She's not paying me child support. I'm not paying her child support. Cool. Why is Child Protective Services collecting fees? And she said it was $35 a year between me and her. For what? Was this rent to have my daughter? Why is Child Protective Services even collecting fines? Why are they collecting fees? And so from 2008, guys, till she turned 18 last year, 2023, okay? They had been collecting $30, $36 a month that I didn't know, and my ex-girlfriend definitely doesn't know, okay? So she's either gonna see this in this video, or I'm gonna call her and be like, yo, Teeny, guess what, man? You and me owe like $576 to the city of El Paso for doing nothing. For doing zero, guys. Nothing. Okay, Child Protective Services just, I guess, put something in this court order, and they're like, yeah, you guys gotta pay these guys for nothing. What? And so I didn't know this. And so today I spoke with somebody. She transferred me okay? And I guess they closed at 4:30, okay? So I left that person a message. But she should have told me that that person might not be in that office, or she should have made sure that that person was in the office without transferring me. So I'm hoping she didn't transfer me on purpose, and knowing that that person wouldn't be there. And so I was just forced to leave a voicemail, guys. So now again, I still can't get my car registration, guys, okay? Because of this fine that I had no idea about. Zero, okay? Zero. I'm running for mayor of this city, guys. Imagine this, okay? And this is why they tell you, oh, only rich people run for mayor. When the people try to do anything, because we have to deal in reality and we don't have the extra cash around, you know, when you're affluent, $500, you just pay it, right? Get it out of the way. No, guys, this is gonna shock many of you. We don't have that. We're like every other family in El Paso, mostly in America, where if something big happens, you don't even have $1,000 to your name. Okay, think of that, guys. Think of that. And so now I'll have to pull money that's from my family's restaurant, and again we'll have to make the hard choices in bills, because the city of El Paso, okay, Child Protective Services, decided to implement fees that I didn't know about to do with my daughter. When she's not paying me child support, I'm not paying her child support, so therefore there should be nobody involved. There should be no city involved. There should be nothing involved, okay? Things have been amicable. We never had to involve Child Protective Services. But I guess this is something that happens when people get divorced. So think twice, guys. Think long and hard when you're going to have a kid. And if you get a divorce, or if you separate and you end up like me, okay, so this is also, I guess, a public service announcement, right? Call them up and find out if you're not paying for child support, like she's not paying you, you're not paying her. Find out that you're not getting an extra fee, guys. And I promise you this, when I become mayor, we're going to see what we can do to get rid of that. I don't know why they're getting paid when they have there's nobody involved. If the family asks you to get involved, then okay. But if there's nothing to be, there's like, she's not paying me, I'm not paying her. There was never any problem between me and her. I love her to death. She is a beautiful, strong woman. The mother of my daughter. I cannot believe how lucky I am for the mother of my daughter. She's a doctorate. Okay? She's a doctorate in several fields. She can be a principal if she wanted to. She could probably even be a superintendent to a school district. She's that smart, okay? And so now I'm going to have to call her up and be like, Tina, guess what? You and me are both no fines. This is insanity, guys. Look, I don't know what's going to happen. And I bet you anything, I'm going to have to end up paying that. And that is so unfair. And not just for me, guys, because yeah, we have the restaurant and the money comes in, but it still hurts. It doesn't make it any easier to dish out $575 for nothing, guys. I was never informed, and this went on for years after year after year. Can you imagine that? And then you're just trying to register your car. They never did. This never happened. You think this would be like, hey, by the way, you want to register your car? Somebody's asking for this fee. Okay. I had my daughter lived with me, okay, because the mother lived here in El Paso. So she was in both houses, okay? Guess what? But she lived with me and she lived with her. Boom, 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 boom. Like, yeah, we're just saying, hey, I'll stay here, I'll stay there. Like a normal family. And then all of a sudden, bam, here, I have $573 that you owe. You're like, wait, what? How? Why? Why? I don't know, guys. This is why I promise you. This is part of the waste, fraud, and abuse. Looking into departments and finding out the heads of the departments, how they can justify this, okay? I understand. Look, again, if this fee was being assessed, why didn't they inform me every year? Hey, you can't register your vehicle unless you pay this $35 fine. And now all of a sudden I'm trying to register my vehicle and they're like, yeah, here, you owe us $573. And it's like, man, what if you're just somebody you finally got the money, you finally have your car fixed, you've been down in your luck, and then this kind of stuff would happen? I mean, can you see why is the city kicking you in the balls? This is why I'm running for your mayor, guys. I see stuff like this, and I tell you, God does this. God does this, and he's like, look at this, Marco. And it makes me think, man, we're not poor, but we struggle, guys. Imagine every person that's struggling. And we're struggling. Imagine if you're on a fixed income and you need that car. And all of a sudden now, here's a fine that you didn't know of from the city of El Paso. Okay? From the city of El Paso. And now, I'll get a call back from this person tomorrow and we'll figure it out. But I don't know, man. It just seems unfair. I find it unfair, right? I'm sure I'll get smirky comments. Just pay your fee from silver spoons, right? From people who probably either are getting money from somebody else. A bunch of mantenidos, right? Will always comment, you should just pay. Yeah, you pay when you make your own money, right? And you're not supporting a big family. Yeah, okay. I'm complaining because I think of the other person. I can pay this fine and it's gonna hurt, okay? I'm hoping maybe I can negotiate this or find out, I might have to pay it in increments, okay? And this is so unfair. This is just God, guys. How can the state find ways to fine you, right? You don't even know you're being fined every year. And again, guys, I've had this car since 2019, okay? I register this vehicle every year the same way. I've gone to the same tech because I'm a creature of habit, okay? I have a mechanic that I love. Shout out to Josh out there in Viva Nissan, okay? He's an awesome guy. If you're ever there, ask for Josh and he'll take care of you because he's meticulous and he's good. So shout out to you, Josh. Thank you for today's service, by the way. But guys, come on, man. I don't know. It just seems so unfair. I promise you this, guys. When I get in there, we're gonna find a way that this kind of fines, yes, you may have to pay them, but I'm gonna make sure that something has to happen, because it cannot be that no, you have to pay this or you can't get your car. And you're like, well, dude, I don't mind paying that. You should have just look, if I had this since 2019, I've had my vehicle since 2019. I've gone to register my vehicle every year the same way, okay? And this never came up as an issue until now. What? Why? How? If you've been collecting, right? I don't know that it's there. Why not say, hey, at that point in 2019, hey, bro, you owe this much money? What? At least now they've been waiting for years and years. And then Marina turns 18. She's no longer a minor. And then all of a sudden, boom, here, now you owe this. And it's like, wait, what? Is this a service fee that, obviously my daughter is no longer, she's an adult. And the city just is like, well, yeah, you have this fee. It was in your decree. Why are you all getting money? There's no transaction happening between me and the mother. Okay? There was never an incident from the point that we said, hey, you got your money, I got my money. Sweet. Wonder Twin powers activate. You take form of awesome eagle. I'll take form of a lion. Bam. Now let's be awesome parents. Christina's been awesome by herself. She's never, ever asked me for help because she's that amazing of a woman. She's done it on her own. She's bought houses and puts me to shame. It embarrasses me, guys. Okay? It really does. But she's an amazing woman and I'm grateful. Okay? And she's bought homes. She's an amazing woman and I admire her. I'm in awe of her. Seriously. I wish we got along so much better because, man, that's the kind of woman you want to lay your hat on, right? Make that woman your woman, okay? She's a strong woman, though, so for anybody out there curious, you better have the will of Zeus himself. But with that being said, guys, listen, the city needs to do better to inform people, especially here's a prime opportunity, right? You guys are probably going to say, the city will probably say, well, we send out notifications, Mr. Contreras. Well, I never got them. But guess what? Now, this is the perfect way. Hey, tell this knucklehead over here in the system, right? Hey, system, this guy's trying to register his car. Oh, okay, tell that knucklehead he owes us $36. Okay. Then at that point, I could have been like, why? Oh, let me go talk to them and figure this out. I don't know what, let me see what we have to do to change that because it's stupid and it's ridiculous. A decree so when you and the mother agree, hey, boom, like again, I said, Wonder Twins of our activate, you become, whatever. Right? When you agree and you're just awesome parents to your kids, and if you're not, or if there's just no way to get that information to you, you just don't know. You do not know, guys. So if again, this is a public servant announcement, a PSA, okay? If you have kids and you're separated, guys, go and find out if Child Protective Services is, if none of you guys are collecting child support from each other. In other words, you're great parents, you're working with each other, you want nothing but the best for each other, then go find out and make sure that both of you guys are not getting, because this is messed up, guys. $500 from me, $500 from her. That's $1,000 for the city, guys. What is this, rent for my daughter? Am I paying rent for her? This is so stupid, guys. Anyways, so that's what I had to deal with today. I'll have to speak with this lady who's a supervisor tomorrow and let her know. And I have to let these people know that I'm interacting with, that I'm their I'm running to be their mayor, man. And this is such a bad interaction, right? Hey, by the way, I'm running to be your mayor. You know, and it's so wrong. I feel bad for them. And God, it's just not fair. And so I promise you this, guys. Well, again, we're going to have to change the way that people are reminded in this city if there are fees being applied to them, their name, their social security, whatever it is. So this happening to me here, pay up $573 doesn't happen to you guys, okay? I want to see if I can show this without showing too much. Without showing too much. I don't know if it shows it. I don't know. There it is. There it is, man. Anyways, guys, there you go. You can see this. This is what I had to put up with today. I'm sorry, guys, out there in El Paso, man. This is the stuff you're having to put up with. This is so unfair to you, and we're gonna figure it out, guys. I'm gonna make sure that this kind of bullcrap ends. You should not be surprised by fees when you're just trying to go get your registration, when you're trying to go get, I guarantee, your license, just anything like that, guys. The city shouldn't impede itself. Shouldn't impede, right? Shouldn't put itself in front of the things that you're just trying to accomplish, man. Because it just seems so unfair. Anyways. Marco for mayor, guys. I'm just disappointed, honestly. I'm fumbling the phone. I'm doing all sorts of stupid things right now. God, dude. I'll let you know what happens tomorrow, guys, but it is disappointing, okay? And again, I know the workers are just doing their job, okay? Nothing to you guys. We have to find a way to do things better, and so we don't put people in El Paso at risk like this, okay? Especially they're in fixed incomes or they're not as affluent as Mayor Leeser, okay? Because people like that just don't care. This happens here, just dish out the money and then go on. To people like me and most El Pasoans, about 99.999% of El Pasoans that are not affluent or have over $50,000 in the bank. And guys, understand this. It is so tight, month to month, okay, year to year in this Biden economy here, that after COVID, whatever money we saved up, it was so hard to recover. And we're still here. We're fighting every day. This little restaurant that's been here for 34 years. Don't forget, guys, 425 South Oregon, Valentina's Restaurant. Come help us out here, guys, okay? Come have some of our good food, because we cook fresh, beautiful food every day. And this is what we have to deal with, guys. So I feel for you all. And I want you to know I'm gonna find a way to make sure that these little things don't happen. And maybe we have to start to take into account where you are with your bills and your job. And we shouldn't be imposing the government on you when you're at your lowest. Or if you're trying to bring yourself up, why are we throwing roadblocks in front of you? That's not how it should work. We should be throwing a lifeline to you to make sure you're at your alpha, your best, okay? I love you guys. Marco for mayor. I feel your pain. I'll let you know what happens tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure regardless of what it is, the city employees are awesome, and I want you to know I got your back, okay? Always. I might not like what's going to happen, and you know, it might be disappointing when I have to tell the people tomorrow, but regardless of the fact, well, if it happens to me, right, I know it's happening to you all. If it disappoints me, then I definitely know it's disappointing you guys, okay? I'm going to end this video because I'm going to drop this phone or I don't know, meteor going to crash. As they say in Spanish, ya nomás me falta que me mea un perro en el pie. I love you guys. Marco for mayor. Have a beautiful evening. All you can do is laugh about it, right?